Hey everybody, welcome back. Movie review time, and basically we're gonna jump right into this. This is going to be my spoiler review, geek out, spoiler talk for A Quiet Place. Now, basically I shot all this stuff on my cell phone right after watching the movie, and that's what I'm gonna go to. It's not really a review, it is just me geeking out about the things I love, and you'll see the immediate passion right after watching it. And get those kind of thoughts. So we'll cut to that in a second, but if you'd like a no spoiler review, I do have a link in the description below, or something's popping up on the video right now, and I do recommend that because that's more of a legitimate actual review where I talk about the things I loved and the almost nothing I did not about this movie. But with all that said, there's your spoiler warning. It's gonna be spoilers right off the bat. I probably talk about the ending right up front, so you know, if you don't even want that, get out now. But here you go, here's the spoilers. Okay, so I just finally watched A Quiet Place. Check out that sweet Best Buy exclusive steelbook. This thing lives up to the hype, absolutely. The ending is pitch perfect. It's a very inventive and unique take on alien invasion movies. I mean, a couple minor nitpicks if I really want to get to it, which I will, but man, and John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are fantastic in this. The kids are fantastic in this, and they kind of get on my nerves, but yeah, I'll explain why. Not on my nerves, but the design, the sound, the music, everything about this, totally Oscar worthy in the sound design department, possibly even the music department, maybe even writing and stuff. I can see, you know, going into this, I had a good feeling about this. Sorry, I got teary-eyed at the end. I really did. I've had a little to drink too, not that much, 4 or 5 sips, so, but it just hits so hard at the end. So spoilers, of course, but just that way that you see all the other aliens up in the area coming in, and all the slow stuff and the music building, and she cranks up the volume, and then the mom just and cut to the credits. I'm like, oh, I flipped my shit. That was so perfect. Lots of great jump scares. Again, the sound, the silence in this movie works so well. It worked a little bit to a disadvantage in the beginning, in the fact that it's late at night and I'm a little sleepy, so I'm like, oh my god, there's no sound. What am I doing? I mean, there is sound, but you know what I mean, no dialogue or anything. And this movie probably has legitimate 5-6 lines of legitimate dialogue, maybe 10 or 12. There was a couple of small scenes. Crazy Dude in the Woods was awesome. I think my biggest thing is this is a movie that reminds me not to have children anytime soon, because I hate the kids in a good way. I know that sounds weird, but I hate them because they were fucking everything up. I mean, I was really aggravated because I love John Krasinski's character so much in this that he had to die because the girl turned off her thing and she wasn't realizing what she was doing, and she was just having a teenage shit fit, or that adolescent preteen shit fit thing that, you know, was just, she'd left her mom behind. She was just gonna hang out at that grave site forever. You know, and just mad at her dad and didn't trust, didn't get, if you're on top of that tower and the brother's well, let's give him a chance to come find us. It's at least wait till fucking daylight. You have the high ground. Where the fuck are you gonna go in a hurry? Because again, these things don't hunt by sight or smell, only sound, so just chill the fuck out already. But then I was so mad when she turned it off and John had to die, but I felt redeemed the way they did show her come to understand how that works and how the feedback was actually destroying the monsters. So that was awesome. And then even though it sucked to lose the people we lost in this movie, it was almost vindicated, holy shit, okay, those losses are terrible, but they're worth it because you just figured out how to save what's left of the human race, essentially. You figured out how to defeat these things, and then not only that, but you end up with a specimen that can be used for scientific research. I mean, the real trick now is connecting with other people and stopping more of them so you can do that. Sequel, everybody? So, there is that. And but then even the kid at the beginning, they've been in it for 90 days though, and he fucking okay, give him the rocket ship, cool. And then he takes the batteries and he turns it on, and I know you need that catalyst, and I know kids can be that dumb that age, but that's why I was saying about me not having kids. It's really? Really, you little shit? I mean, what the fuck are you thinking? You know what's going on. Appreciate the toy. You don't need the fucking batteries in there. Also, I'm surprised in the amount of time they had to prep for the baby. They didn't make more preps. You could build a silent room by then, I would think, where you could actually go in and make noise, I would think.
I mean, again, I've not been in that situation, so I don't know. Creature design was really cool. It works half the time. Some of it's very CG in the big wild movements, but in the small still movements, it looks really good. When it comes out of the cornfield behind the little girl, the female version of Dustin from Stranger Things. I'm sorry, but I've said that since I saw the first trailer. But when it comes out of the cornfield, that was creepy as hell. And I'm definitely on the edge of my seat in the last 30 minutes of this movie. When it really gets going, it really gets going. And the marketing did a fantastic job of telling you enough about this movie, but not giving, like, there's like practically nothing from the last 30 minutes of this movie in any trailer I saw. The only thing I think with the trailers is you kind of knew that one kid, I think I found a spider on my ceiling, that one kid in the very beginning, the young kid, was going to die because he's not like in any of the trailers really, except, and then there's a sequence on that bridge, but still pretty shocking to like just see the thing just take the kid out of nowhere, so yeah, I mean, I do feel like there could have been more time spent prepping and thinking things through, but see, I'm not making that as a fault of a movie. It's like when you see the original, it's like in its era, when you see Dawn of the Dead for the first time or whatever, and you suddenly are thinking, well, this is what I would do if I was in a mall during a zombie apocalypse. Like, that's what I'm having here, which is one of the things that just makes it so fantastic. Man, what else though? I love the idea of laying down like the sand and the puddles and over the grass so you can walk quietly. Oh my God, the nail thing. Like, that was straight out of Hitchcock's playbook, and it played out beautifully. The show the bomb under the table to create suspense thing. I was surprised to find out this was PG-13 when I first started watching it, but I mean, my God, it totally works. It is absolutely suspense filled. And again, just really like pitch perfect. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with this movie other than maybe the creature effects could have been slightly more real, but I think that's just a budgetary thing. And I'm glad they took the chance on making this the way they did, because wow. And I absolutely want to see more films from John Krasinski as a director now, for sure, because again, just that was expertly paced and put together. Everything about that, it's pretty damn flawless. And for a movie like that in this day and age, that's awesome. And to be original, something, fairly unique. So, I mean, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. This movie was pretty great. I'm so glad I finally got to see it. And again, I am very glad I did not see it in the theater, because I was prone to being easily annoyed by even people crunching their popcorn from 3 rows away in the very spacious, luxury recliner system. I'm so glad I watched this at home. But man, it's good. Lighting, cinematography, set design, costuming, everything. Just, this is an absolute horror classic, and something I will revisit many, many more times in my life, and sci-fi classic as well. But yeah, I think that's about all I can really say about it, because I'm just going to sit here and continue gushing, because everything in this was just great. Just absolutely great. So obviously I love this. There you go. Let me know what you think, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here and go watch something else.
Okay, so there you guys go. I hope you dug it. I know I did. Make sure to comment away. Let me know what you thought about this movie, your favorite, your least favorite, everything in between. Geek out in the comments for sure. Check out the Stardust app, TheEricButts, and see even more immediate after joy. And I guess click that thumbs up button. Give me that thumb of encouragement if this is on YouTube, because I do love to be encouraged. And now I'm going to get out of here so I can go watch some more stuff. So I'll see you all later.